And it's another wintry morning UK-wide with some heavy snow around this morning, and especially in northern England. I'll have the full forecast details here on breakfast.
When I left the house this morning, big wet snow. You know, I was talking about types of snow with Carol yesterday. I just thought I'd say. I mean, it's a past weather forecast, so I'm not even sure how it's useful. It's not even a forecast. It's like a, I don't know. What is it, Matt? What is it? What am I talking about? Morning. Fat, wet snow.
Good snow for making snowballs and snowmen.
No,
That's what
it wasn't.
It
wasn't settling. It was kind of like settling on the cars, but not settling on the floor. It's that wet. You know, that just wet.
Yes. You could still get it to start to settle, though. There is some heavy snow around this morning. Very good morning to you all. This was a scene in parts of Scotland through the night where we saw some of the heaviest snow. That has now moved its way southwards. You can see there's a whole huge bulk of white where the snow is falling at the moment across parts of northern England. It will give up to 10 centimetres snow on the higher ground. A few flurries further south. More heavy snow showers over the next few hours in the far north of Scotland.
Matt, there has been snow up here in the northwest, and I'm seeing, what's that? Where are we in your picture there?
Sorry, I just want to interrupt, Charlie. I just want to interrupt because you did tell Mike how wonderful he looked and healthy he looked. And do you not think you should give the same love to Matthew?
Do you know, we've got, what is it, 2 hours and 50 minutes left of the programme this morning. There's plenty of time for Matt to get a compliment as well. Let's not rush things.
OK.
I want to do it all at once.
I'll look forward to it. I look forward to it.
Good.
What I've got actually behind me at the moment, just see those bright colours there, Charlie, Naga? That's the Aurora Borealis, captured by one of our weather watchers through the night. Stunning shot, starry skies, snow on the ground. But for some, the snow is falling quite heavily this morning. Shot quite recently in North Yorkshire. Good covering of snow through the night into the start of the day.
And the picture tells a story, Matt.
It does indeed. Only another, 300 odd days till Christmas? But yeah, this is the scene I would have liked to walk up to on Christmas Day. But it's in Cumbria this morning. Another covering of snow for some of you. Quite icy conditions around.
Of course.
There is snow around for many of us today. Matt's going to tell us where it is. Is that age? I think, you know what, if most of us were getting up and going out to work, we dread that. I think sometimes now people are kind of looking for an excuse to do something if they're at home. So clearing the windscreen is not a bad thing.
I wonder how many online homeschooling days will become snow days this morning. Anyway, good morning to not looking great. Quite wet snow, as Naga was mentioned earlier there in Staffordshire. Very slippery in places with ice around as well.
What is that? What is that behind you?
I think it's some form of old coal or steel works.
It's convincing,
machinery.
Isn't it?
Or it could be, looking at it for the first time, Matt, it could be a giant plant pot.
That's what I thought it was, or a big bucket.
Actual size compared to me, yeah. What I can say is that's fresh snow that's on it anyway, you two. Very good morning to you. We have had snow again through the night, and there's more around today.
We've got Matt with the weather, and you've got your big bucket. And, you know, morning, Matt, I thought I'd sounded a bit silly saying it looks like a bucket. And what did you say it looked like, Charlie? A plant pot?
I thought it was like a giant plant pot, like Bill and Ben. You remember Bill and Ben, Matt, the flower pot men?
I do,
They used to have a
yes.
flower pot around that size, maybe a little smaller.
Well, people have been in touch, as is the joy of social media and the joy of our viewers this morning, so thank you, saying that this is a rail wagon used to transport molten steel. Consett, former steel town, that's where it's from, obviously, and the wagon is on the local C2C cycle route.
Oh, there you go.
Who knew? Had a couple.
There you go. I thought it had something to do with the coal steel industry.
Yeah.
Being that part of the world. Marvellous.
Molten steel in there. Matt, also, of course, I wanted to make sure just that there was enough time for Charlie to do what he said he was going to do.
Please don't.
The man doesn't want to hear it, so just leave him alone.
We're running out of time, to be honest.
Yeah. We'll catch up another time, you know, social media stuff, Matt. Well, you know, we do that anyway, don't we?
Call me. Right, let's get on with it. Lots of snow here in County Durham. There's snow falling quite heavily at the moment across other parts of England and Wales. This is the scene just a short while ago in Harrogate in North Yorkshire. And here's the radar picture just showing where that snow's been falling. Even had a slight dusting further south across parts of Oxfordshire towards Berkshire as well. Some heavy showers in the northwest of Scotland and to the west of Northern Ireland. They're fading. Lots of sunshine coming out, but the snow could mount up across parts of northern England, and on the hills it could get up to around 10 centimetres. Same too in North Wales.